All right, Matt Hall and Jeffrey Martin of K-StateOnline here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. K-State just drops one 28-23 to West Virginia. We were talking before we walked out here, Jeff, some good things from the special teams, some good things from the defense, but not enough from all three phases to get this win.
Seems like it's just been with the season's gone all year. You don't have enough from any one group to really push you to the top, nothing you can really coast on. And it seems like when you need something from one group, you don't know where it's going to come from. Like this defense in the second half was great, was definitely good enough to win. We see some West Virginia players right now running over to congratulate their fans who made the trip. It's pretty cool. But they deserve to win. K-State, unfortunately, yet again, deserve to lose. I mean, let's call it what it is.
Yeah, and I think the sequence, you look at this, it's a 5-point loss. The sequence you're going to talk about, we talked about some, was right before the end of the half. K-State takes over here at the 40-yard line, doesn't really try to attack the red zone or the end zone to get a field goal, and then turns it over. West Virginia scores at the last play of the half, in a game that ends up being a 5-point margin, just a huge sequence.
Yeah, I think you're caught between, development for long term, which maybe you let Skyler have chances there and just attack and do what he's going to do, and then right now playing for this year, whatever that's going to end up look like at the end, whether you're going for bowl eligibility or just to get a win right here. It's not well, that's the same thing, right? Same thing if you would have won today, but you know what I'm saying, like it feels like they're caught in between some indecision, and so I feel like that's just that's another consistent theme about this season, that there's been some uncertainty.
A couple guys to talk about who had nice games. Of course, Matthew McCrane makes 3 of 4 field goals. Some would say 4 of 4. I know he was pretty good out here today. He's now the all-time leading career field goal maker in K-State football history. And DJ Reed, I believe an interception, a fumble recovery, and I don't have the stats in front of me, but probably well over 150 to 200 yards returning kicks. Those two guys played awfully well today.
Yeah, don't forget Nick Welsh. Also punted was fantastic. I think he had 7 punts, around 45 yards per. Had a couple that should have been more pinned inside the 20. Special teams have been great. Special teams have been great for probably about a month now, right? I mean, really, really clicking. People still kicking DJ Reed. I have no idea why. I wonder if Oklahoma State will or Iowa State probably won't. They seem like they're a pretty well-coached team.
You mentioned Skylar Thompson. Let's talk about him for just a second. First start, definitely ups and downs. I think we were all impressed that he never appeared rattled. He had an interception down here, but he just never saw the defender. Not a great line. We're not trying to, pump sunshine right now, but like you were saying to me over there, first start, we saw a rough start from Alex Delton in his first start. A lot to be excited about with that kid, I believe.
Yeah, and I wasn't around for Jesse Ertz's first start. I don't think he was either, right? He wasn't long enough start either. So anyway, no, I feel like we saw improvement from Alex Delton from his first start to his second start. So if you're looking for optimism, I think there's reasons to be optimistic there. But I mean, Skylar's a gamer. You gotta love the competitive nature, and I'm not sugarcoating anything. He wasn't good today by any stretch. In fact, if you had Alex Delton and you had Jesse Ertz today, I think you walk away winning this game. I really think you just need 1 or 2, 3 more offensive plays, and I think you would have got a win.
I agree. In a game you got 4 turnovers handed to you, any one of them would be another score and perhaps a victory today. I think the last thing, we'll go talk up here in a minute with Coach Snyder and the players, but you're staring at 2 wins, needing to get 1 to get a bowl game, going to Oklahoma State and Stillwater against me tough, and then Iowa State at home. I'll be interested to hear the reaction post-game. Still a lot to play for, but it's no gimme.
I think it's going to come down to that last home game. I don't think they can go into Stillwater and win that one, especially that would be Skyler's first. Skyler, I can say it. Skyler's first road start. I think that's going to be a tough spot for him. So I think it's going to come down to the Cyclones, man. We started this year off talking about Clone Cast, talking about the Clones, and we had no idea I was going to come and play this big of it. But that's going to be a fun week. So.
It sure is. I mean, so for Jeff Martin, Matt Hall, Grant Flanders coming down here to record this, we appreciate you taking the time to watch and be on K-StateOnline. You'll see a lot more content coming from this game over the next few days, and, of course, basketball as well. Jeff Martin can sign us off today with...
Tell your friends.